JustMusic at the booth of Analogue Solutions. Next to me is Tom. Hey Tom.
Hi, how are you doing?
Good, I'm fine. Excited to be on your booth. Give us a little overview what you bring to the booth with you.
All right, in addition to the Fuse box, which came out at the end of last year, and we've got the Synth blocks, which are from last year, we've got the Treadstone mini Synth. This is basically been out a couple of weeks, and it's a completely analog, self-contained synthesizer in a very, very small space, you know, the size of my hand. So you have a whole synthesizer voice with a digital echo in there. It also has a 16-step MIDI note sequencer, analog LFO, analog envelopes, noise, patchable, so you can patch it to itself to get additional sounds, or obviously patch it to sequencers or Eurorack. There is a Eurorack version coming soon, maybe in a month, of this also. So yeah, this is, you know, a new synthesizer from us then. Would you like to hear some more sounds?
Please.
So at the moment it's playing obviously a fairly conventional kind of synth sound, but you can, you know, patch it to itself, like take the oscillator audio into filter cutoff to get some sort of cross modulation and so at the moment it's actually being played by this prototype sequencer. This is going to be out in a few months. This is pretty much finished now, just obviously needs a new case.
Under the name of Analogue Solutions?
Yes, Analogue Solutions. Excuse me. The sequencer doesn't have a name yet. It's literally the first time I've ever, you know, struggled to come up with a name, so it's nameless at the moment. But it's 3 lots of 16-step. To turn on and off the triggering is just using these 4 rotary controls, so it becomes really easy to, you know, get different patterns going. And then you've got this touch panel here, which gives you 6 voltages, and these voltages can be used to transpose the pattern, or you can use, I think we've got some magical leads here, you can use these voltages to change the gate pattern. So let's just, so we're adding more beats on as we turn, and you can select different patterns here. But the voltage generated here can be patched into, you know, pitch, filter cutoff, reset, various other things.
Okay, it's a classic 64-step sequencer?
This is 16, but you can daisy chain these one after the other, so you can have as many steps as you can afford. So you can connect 8 of these in a row if you wanted to, as they can be daisy chained. You've also got like a one-shot mode, so it stops when it gets to the end. So you could trigger this with an envelope or a gate from a synth and use it as a kind of modulation thing for sound effects, or and it's got quantizers out here as well, so you know you can spend a bit of time getting a more of a musical pattern going. And MIDI in for easy synchronization. So yeah, this will be about 3 months away. And yeah.
Do you have some information about the pricing? How much will it cost roundabout?
I don't want to say because I might get it wrong. So the pricing isn't in yet on this. It'll be a similar price to the Oberkorn, which is still available. It's on its last production run, so it's a similar price to that. But once I get the quotes in for the metalwork and the circuit boards, then I can. It's so freshly new that it's too early to say. And then towards the end of the year, there's maybe 2 or 3 more products coming. Possibly a drum synthesizer, and another big exciting synthesizer. Details are too private at the moment, but soon.
Same size like the Treadstone, Mr. Hyde and Dr. Strangelove?
The new synthesizer I'm working on is actually slightly larger than this. Yeah, it's not anything like a fuse box, completely different type of synthesizer, and that's about as much as I can tell you at the moment. Okay. It's coming. Yeah, so that's what's coming this next couple of months. And hopefully, towards the end of the year, there'll be, as I say, 2 or 3 more products coming.
Cool, Tom, just give us a little more sound demonstration of the Treadstone.
Okay, let's see.
Just noddle around.
So you can hear the echo regenerating. Some people like this kind of drone style sound. But the fun is when you start patching it to the rest of your modular equipment. Okay, so you've got, you know, CV for pitch, CV for filter, trigger input. This is the clock input for the internal sequencer, so it remembers the last 16 notes that you played in MIDI and will continuously loop them if you give it a clock. So
very helpful.
Yeah, it's good fun because you just play a little pattern in and then patch in a clock and it will just loop it for you, and you can change it while it's playing as well. Start hitting extra notes, and it means you can just use this on its own and, you know, have a lot of fun, really. Yeah.
Cool.
Good.
Tom, I say thank you for showing us the Treadstone.
Yep.
And unknown name sequencer.
Yeah, still looking for a name.
Wish you all the best for the booth, for the rest of the booth.
Okay, thank you. Nice to meet you.
Ja, man. That was Analogue Solutions, JustMusic, Superbooth 2018.